Screaming Firehawks! Welcome back to the channel, The Expanse, Season 6, Episode number 5, and we only have 2 episodes left until this amazing show is over.
Well, this
episode and the next one, the finale. But things feel like they're getting really heavy. Drummer delivered an amazing message. Anytime she's in that mood, like when she's in that mood, in that mode, and just like looking like a boss, she's just so good at that, and her delivery and her cadence and her message and tone, so good.
Like, I've had enough of this bullshit.
Yeah, basically finally came out of hiding and put everyone on notice, essentially. And, you know, they had a little bit of an accident at the storage units, and one of her family members lost an arm, which was probably Nikki's favorite part of the episode.
Oh, yeah.
Watching someone's arm get decapitated. It's great.
Just
not clean. That was like a little bit of...
shit wasn't sharp.
There was a little bit of pulling and tugging and just a little bit of cutting also.
Right.
So
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But that speech, I think, flipped my whole opinion and feelings about how this show's going to wrap up.
Yeah.
Because all along, I'm like, oh, Philip's going to turn, he's going to flip, he's going to change sides, he's going to get tired of his dad doing what he does, and he's going to have the realization of the stuff that he's doing is not good, and he has a lot of big impacts on people. But his new friend was like, at least it wasn't the inners that stole from us, and he's like, you idiot, Drummer is our enemy, and he stood up and gave this speech about this is war, and like all this stuff, and I'm like, all right,
We lost him.
That was basically him doubling down on the cause and the fight, and I wanted it to happen just for like Naomi's sake, because you'll see if she has to kill her son in this war that they're fighting, like that's going to be, regardless of what conclusion you've come to, regardless if it's like the realization hit you like, we're at war, he chose his side, he's gonna die, or he's gonna kill us. Regardless of what terms you've come to on that, it's not gonna be an easy thing to live with. If your ship or your people are the ones responsible, it's like, yeah, you get Marco, but then at the same time, it's like, fuck, my son was there too. And so it felt like a really good story with his development and his journey that he's been on to this point. But you know, maybe they were making us feel like that on purpose. Like that was part of the journey. Then they hit us with the swerve like right before the final 2 episodes. And maybe there's still an opportunity somewhere. But I don't know. I've kind of backpedaled a bunch on that idea after his little heartfelt, emotional speech about, you know, this is war and all that stuff. Yeah. Damn it, Philip.
I know. I wanted him to flip. I wanted him to go back to his mom.
Yeah, I had faith for him, but I don't think it's there unless Marco does something else extreme that hurts him. I think he's gonna stay on track, and
I mean, that could potentially happen. Like right now, he could like go into his dad and be like, "Yeah, this is war," and he's like, "Get the fuck out," and he would have been like, "Then you know what? Go on to my mom."
Yeah. So speaking of Naomi, she had a really, really emotional conversation with Holden. Holden obviously made a decision to undetonate the bomb that was going to blow up Marco, and the crew found out. They know about it now. And she basically told Holden, don't make these decisions for me. I'm now responsible for every other death that Marco has because you made the decision thinking I didn't want you to do that. And, you know, Holden just straight up was like, I'm not going to be the one responsible for killing your son. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I get it. It makes sense. And I think it just makes Holden even more amazing as a character because I feel like he's so relatable in a world that is unrelatable. Like this is everything, like a lot of the shit that we've seen to this point, hard to relate with. I don't fly in spaceships. I don't go super fast and hit these crazy turns in space.
We're not ever probably going to be fighting in a war ourselves.
Right. So just this whole idea that he made that call based off of seeing his face, thinking like, oh, he looks just like you. Like that, if maybe Philip didn't look like Naomi, maybe it wouldn't have mattered. But it's one of those things where it makes him so relatable as a leader, where not everything he does is right. Not everything he does is agreeable with the crew.
Amos especially.
It's a
what
difficult,
the fuck am I doing out here, bro?
Like it's a difficult spot to be in, and that leads me to what Amos is thinking. He doesn't like it. If you lose Amos's trust, I feel like that's bad.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a good thing for you as a leader. And that conversation they had, Holden wasn't honest with him. He didn't just straight up tell him, like, I couldn't kill Philip because of Naomi. He just kind of was like, I don't owe you an explanation, which...
That kind of, like, disrespects the friendship, though, too. Like,
I mean, they've been through so much.
Seriously, like, you couldn't have opened up to Amos. Like, Amos.
Yeah.
Amos has, like, shown us all so much, but, like, come on, man. Like, you are better friends than that.
Yeah, and I think that even takes Holden's leadership realistically to another level. Like, he was put on the spot, and he kind of responded in a defensive reaction. Regardless of who you're talking to, in that moment, a lot of people will get kind of defensive and be like, I don't owe you an explanation. I made a decision. I thought it was best.
Well, he doesn't want to
deal
look
with
weak.
it. Well, yeah.
I get that.
Again, Holden just continues to come across as this really awesome, really just easy to connect with leader, in my opinion. I feel like he's so relatable. He makes so many he's made so many difficult decisions from the start of this show to where we are now. Everything that he has done has just, I couldn't imagine being in his spot and making the decisions that he's made. Just, they're on a whole different level. And he had to make another one. And it was a tough call because, I mean, you get the opportunity to take out Marco. You got to take out Marco, right? I mean, that's just one of those really difficult things, but...
Hopefully he doesn't make that mistake again, but... I mean, I don't really want to call it a mistake, but it is kind of.
I mean, we'll see what kind of impact it has because we're obviously building towards something. We have 2 episodes left. We got this fight going on. And the Free Navy having their leader would probably not be as powerful without him. Just kind of a thought. So we'll kind of see where that goes and see what kind of impact. If, like, Marco's standing on top and wins this whole thing and standing tall at the end, then, yeah, Holden made a bad decision. But if it ends up working out for their favor, then... I don't know. We'll just see where that goes. And then we've got everything going on with the little girl on the other planet, and she's going to go bring her dead brother to the creature to try to save him.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, talk about impact. If she could bring her brother back to life because of this creature,
I mean,
that'll be a massive impact on the entire world.
I mean, I'm into the thing where your soul leaves your body. How are you going to bring your soul back to your body just because you're with another creature? I feel like you're messing with shit that shouldn't be messed with.
Well, it feels like she's been messing with shit that she shouldn't mess with from the moment
that
we've met her.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting to see where that plays in because, again, there's only 2 episodes left. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what that storyline's going to bring. But you ready to jump into this episode?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh shit. Where'd her brother's body go?
Dude, if this worked, I'm gonna be real creeped out. Are you kidding?
What?
How?
Sam?
Okay, well, these creatures are amazing.
Kara, is that you? I feel weird. What happened?
What's wrong with his eyes?
Is he like proto-molecule now?
Ugh.
You got hurt. Really hurt.
Can't tell.
Killed hurt. Oh, I remember I was scared. I heard talking, but I couldn't see anyone. What does it mean to be in substrate? Everything looks different. The dogs fixed you.
At what cost?
I know.
That's so intense.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like...
You're messing with something.
But it feels like proto-molecule situation. I don't know if I'm reaching on that thought.
I don't know. I can't... the TV's, like, across the room, so I couldn't really see his eyes very much.
There was something tripping going on with his eyes.
They just looked completely... Like, those big, huge contacts that people would, like, with it black out your whole eye? That's what it kind of looked like from here, but you'll have to let me know in editing what that looked like.
It's such a wild thing that just happened in the penultimate episode of the entire series.
Yeah.
Battle at the ring gate.
Oh shit.
That looks so cool.
It does look so cool.
Medina Station, this is the MCRN. Your free Navy sentries at the ring have been eliminated. Our weapons are now locked on Medina Station. And unless you surrender immediately and unconditionally, we will open fire.
Admiral, we're picking up multiple plasma discharges from the surface of the ring station. Still working on it. Collision alert! Multiple incoming!
Oh, what?
Shit!
All ships, emergency at base!
Oh, what?
We didn't have anything on board that would do the trick.
They're calling it my war.
Iapetus is just one station, and an insignificant one at that.
One is all it takes to sow doubt. That is what Gemma has done. If enough belters support the inners, then we will.
Yes, we could lose, which is why the only thing we need to care about now is getting to Medina. With 1,300 systems and hundreds of colonies under your thumb. As much metal as we can mine, as many shipyards as we can build. Anyone who wants access to that will have to ask you.
She's a dangerous person. This is dangerous. Blowing smoke up the ass of the person who thinks that they know everything.
She's exactly the type of person that he needs.
Or wants.
Like, just
The railgun is a Martian
talks
design,
back,
but it's made out of a metal we've never seen before.
says things that no
Marco
one else
traded
would.
protomolecule for Martian gunships and weapons. Maybe this was part of the deal.
I thought the ring station was impenetrable. How the fuck did they attach giant railguns to it?
They mounted the guns on titanium bands laid right along the surface. The assembly holds itself together. And since
Wow.
the station is affected,
What the hell?
That's fucked.
our strike team took fire from 5 guns. From these positions, Inaros can rain hell on any point inside the ring space.
Jesus.
If the Naros gets behind the guns, the farms on Medina will... We have to stop them before they get through the ring.
Based on the position of the Pella when it engaged Rocinante, there is still time to intercept them.
We need to load up every warship we got right now. Max burn to the ring. Engage and keep firing until we run out of bullets.
MCRN fleet concurs.
We don't have enough ships, and we're spread too thin. Do you truly believe the odds are in our favor?
No, ma'am, but...
If we have to send more people to their death, the least we can do is give them a fucking chance to win.
This is wild. Oh, man. And
I love her. She's the level head. Everybody else is like, let's fucking go! And she's like, well, chill just a sec. Give me a second to think about this.
But look at Marco again, planning out something that is causing them to scramble.
Yeah.
Have I gone soft? Was I trying too hard to be good when I should have been ruthless?
You used your best judgment.
And lost. There is no prize for the best victim.
True that. It's a good statement. There's no prize for the best victim.
Maybe you have gone a bit soft, which might not be so bad in small doses, but now is not the time for self-pity bullshit. It's time to keep your eyes on the enemy and wait for the next time they slip up. Because I still think we're the good guys, and I'd rather do a little less soul-searching and a lot more fighting back.
Get it.
Ma'am.
Go do something else.
Damn, dude.
The supplies are solely food and fuel. To help relieve the station, we are giving it to you.
A UNN crew will board each of your ships and pilot them in, and conduct the...
Your soldiers on my ships.
Any free Navy partisans or belters with outstanding warrants will be immediately detained.
So it is the inner's policy to starve the belt again.
If you do not submit to these procedures,
The fuck?
we will not let you...
What?
Captain Drummer,
Oh.
Secretary General.
we're grateful for your assistance. Your ships are cleared to dock and will be treated as sovereign territory. Your crews are also welcome to the station, as long as there are no disruptions. It's nice to finally meet. Fred Johnson spoke well of you.
He spoke well of you too. We didn't agree on everything.
Then your gesture says even more about you and of the true OPA. Inaros is an enemy to us both.
A century of oppression made Marco Inaros inevitable.
It's not him that would have been another. Interesting perspective. I'd like to hear more, perhaps in person.
The Belters here are hungry and I have food. I came for them, not you.
The two of them having a conversation would be quite interesting.
But I love that she interrupted the bullshit and be like, nah, I don't have time for this. Yes, bring the food. I don't care about your warrants. Give me the stuff, okay? Baby hand.
That hurt?
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, they've done this before.
Less useful if you're alive.
Amos even had some stuff grow back.
Hey-o.
I had to regrow my spine. He is having more pain than I did.
Looks like the gel was too weak, or some problems with his genetics. That limb will never be good. It must be removed as soon as possible.
Oh, fuck.
The arm will come off quick, but the bad tissue must then be rooted out. All invasive nerve fiber be killed, and they must fit and integrate the prosthetics.
That sounds so intense.
That sucks, though.
It's not working, and he just...
Bad gel? He has to have it removed and rooted out? But dude, the whole showcase of like the chest and the abs. Shut up!
Is that necessary?
Stop it! You stop! I don't have an arm, but I'm fucking ripped!
Kamina, I can't believe how long it's been since we've actually spoken to each other. Now we can do it in person. I'm here with the Rosie on Ceres. There's so much I want to say. Just let me know when you have a little time and I'll come to you.
Monica.
Holden, I heard you had some interesting times out there, as usual. We should set up an interview.
Never, ever, ever again.
Never ever getting back together. Oh.
Thank you for seeing me so quickly. I know you've got a lot going on.
You rarely waste my time. What's on your mind?
Travel through the rings is not as safe as we thought. When traffic exceeds a certain mass energy threshold, a ship will disappear in transit. It's connected to the artifact we discovered on Ellis, and it's happened a number of times. I think we need to share it with the Narrows.
Oh, James, you're truly one of a kind.
Just hear me out. If we can convince Marco that the danger is real, he might...
What? Lay down his arms and say, you're right, let's solve this together? We're one big happy family after all? You have to be the most naive person I've ever met.
Every time anyone uses a ring, it puts all of us at risk. And that problem is not just gonna go away.
Let me show you the problem we have right now.
Those look like railguns.
Very big ones. They destroyed 6 Martian warships in a matter of seconds. We cannot afford the luxury of worrying about the future until we end this war. Kamina Drummer, how well do you know her?
What do you want with Drummer?
I need an ally, a better. We need Drummer's strength. Not long ago, Drummer was a fugitive with 1 ship. She came to Ceres with 8. Studded with missiles and guns. Betters trust her. Some will flock to her, and some will abandon the Free Navy. That could make all the difference.
Drummer has no love for Marco, but she's no friend of Earth either, and she's not gonna trust you.
Dude, getting Drummer to side with her is gonna be huge.
Okay, triceps. Shut up. Amos. Murder Snuggles.
What is this? Is he going on a bender?
Yeah, it looks that way.
Is he like...
The old lady's trying to win the game with a crap hand.
You think we're gonna lose?
We can't lose. Not really. But I don't think we can win either. Our grandchildren will still be killing each other over this shit 100 years from now. Might be time you got back to your ship.
I'm not sure I'm going back.
Oh, shit. You can't leave Peaches.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out here anymore.
We're fighting a war.
War is when you try to kill the other guy when you get the chance.
We caught a bad break with Inaros. It happens.
It happened because Holden disarmed the nuke. He saw Naomi's kid on the pillow.
Yikes.
I don't know. Usually I get what he's trying to do, but this... Sometimes it feels like he's trying to get us killed. Then a couple times he saved the whole human race. I guess it balances out. War is the wrong place for good men.
Good or bad, it's the same place for everyone.
What difference does it make if you're good or bad then?
Well, when you're in the shit, not much. In the end, the only thing that matters is fighting for who's covering your flank. Doesn't matter if they're saints or assholes. They're your people. They watch your back and you watch theirs, or you've got nothing.
Yeah. That's right.
So back to the ship.
Yeah. Brothel first, though.
What?
You wanna come with?
With you or with you?
Whatever.
Go, girl! Go! Yeah!
Kamina, I'm going to stay here with Joseph on Ceres. I will live under the inner's yoke, and I will help Joseph find a way to also. You will never be able to give up the fight with Marco now, and we can't help you in that fight anymore.
I never loved you because you were fighters. I loved you because you were builders. I wanted us to build something together.
Uba has joined the reaction.
Uba.
So, what's the verdict?
They have size, we have numbers. No matter what they do now, they can't engage us everywhere at once. We can dictate how the forces will be spread.
That sounds good.
It is good.
That's something I want you to see.
Kamina Drama did this to you. Live shamed.
At least it wasn't the Innes who raided our supplies.
Whose side are you on? Jama is our enemy. This is war. And it won't be over until we are dead or victorious. There's no turning back now.
Probably makes him feel good, yeah?
It's nice to see that kind of fire in him. I wonder where he gets it from.
She's like pushing all the right buttons.
I know. She's so dangerous.
I still have privileged access to the ship systems. I'm picking back a comm test to ping the city's network. See if I could find anything about your brother. Mass was on the docks when the water tanks exploded. He's dead.
Oh, shit.
It's my fault.
Oh, it's Diana's fault.
No, I was on the crew. They planted the bombs and rigged the
Oh,
docks
shit.
off.
Oh, no. That's
They
terrible.
said no belters would get her. They thought we were just killing Innes.
It's another one of those moments that Philip's gonna start questioning shit.
Oh, maybe we haven't lost him altogether. He's crying.
I mean, that's brutal.
I'm sorry to just drop in on you like this. It's good to see you.
You as well.
The tenseness.
I'm eager to meet your family if you have the time.
They're gone. Xena and Bertol left after I turned on Marco to save the Rocinante. Serge was executed in reprisal. Joseph and Michio have decided to remain on Ceres so they don't have to keep paying for the choices I made for them.
You blame me for all that?
I did what I did. The fault is mine.
I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart.
Don't. Please don't. You didn't come here to apologize.
I wanted to see you.
You know me well enough to know that silence meant I didn't want to be seen. So why are you here?
Holden asked me to talk to you on Avasarala's behalf. She wants you.
Ouch.
By at her side.
You should leave.
That hurts.
Please.
You come to me running errands for the Inners.
It's not like that, and you know it.
How do you do it?
Do what?
Work with them, live with them, pick their side against your own, over and
I
over.
pick my own side. I despise Marco and everything he's done.
Avasarala and her Inners are no better.
That was true once, but it's different now.
So what is it for me? I can choose to wait for the bounty to go high enough that someone kills me, or I can put a collar on my neck and hand the Inners the leash. This universe has no place for me.
Shit. I wish there were another way, but there isn't.
Then we have to make one.
Tell me, and we will help.
I don't know how.
Then all we can do now is to stand by the people that we love.
Fuck you. You self-righteous shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
She's stuck. Okay, watching Drummer cry is making me cry.
And here I am.
I didn't really believe that you would leave your ship.
Would you have come to me?
Your security detail doesn't seem too happy about it.
They don't appreciate the value of a symbol as much as I do.
Then this is just symbolism.
I hope not. I hope it's a way forward for us both.
Put it out in the open, I get it.
Graves of Belters who trusted in us.
Why are you here?
Marco will get many more Belters killed before this ends. You know that.
So you're here to save us?
I'm here because you can help me win this war. The sooner it's done, the fewer the dead. Of both our people.
When the last shot is fired, when Marco is dead, will you remember us? Will you remember the Belters who bled for your victory?
All I can do is promise that I will. I have given your people many reasons to hate me, but none to think I'm a liar.
Belters fighting alongside Inners against Belters. I never thought I would live to see that.
Neither did I.
I like that they did it in the open. I like it.
They had to do it that way. We're on a time crunch today, so we're not going to be able to watch the extra, but we'll watch it off camera, and then we could talk about it in the finale video. But that handshake, I feel like, is everything. Two worlds agreeing to work together that otherwise would have never, under any circumstances, have ever even been in the same room together.
Right.
That, I think that alliance and that relationship, as long as they could truly trust each other and work together, I think that's going to be enough to not have Marco standing tall at the end of this.
I hope. I really hope. Like, I'm still emotional from drummer crying.
I mean, that's
a lot.
That was a really powerful moment. And just, it was almost like she had a giant wall up when Naomi first showed up.
And she just feels completely defeated.
Yeah. And she just tore it down in that moment with Naomi. And it's just one of those things where this is big.
Well, I mean, it sucks that, like, oh, you're not actually here to see me. You're here to run an errand.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks.
Like, she was legitimately there to get her to meet. Yeah. Which, that's sad and unfortunate, but you kind of do what you got to do.
Yeah, it was important.
It's like drastic measures require drastic actions, and they're in a really desperate moment. So, one episode left. It feels like we're building towards a huge, huge battle.
And he is all the sounds.
Yeah, he drives me crazy while I'm trying to watch. But it's drummer with the Inners, with the Rossi crew going up against Marco and the Free Navy.
So this episode is going to be so good.
I mean,
so good.
I saw the runtime. It's over an hour.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to be a lot.
Okay.
I mean, it's the last episode of the series. So it's going to be a lot. And I'm happy that Amos decided to come back. That moment with Holden proved to be a lot for him.
Yeah.
Where he was like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What are we doing if we're not trying to kill the enemy? And so he went off and did the things that he says that he does when he's on Ceres. And it took Bobbie to basically like, this is what we're doing here. This is why we're fighting. It's for us to have the back of the people that you care about.
Even if they're an asshole.
Yeah, and that clicked with Amos. That's always been like his thing, is his commitment and his just... I mean, he'll go to the end for you.
Mm-hmm. Friend till the end.
If he feels like he can trust you. And there was a moment there with Holden that he couldn't. And now maybe it feels like maybe he'll just like punch him in the face when he walks back in and be like, fuck you, okay, we're good, kind of thing. Yeah. Let's go kill this motherfucker, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, losing Amos would have been
huge,
absolutely disastrous.
I mean, he hasn't gotten back to the ship yet.
No,
so
he's still got to make his way back. Yeah. So him and Bobbie apparently are gonna go have some fun in a brothel.
Yeah, buddy.
With me or with me?
Yeah.
Whichever. Amos doesn't care. He's got no preferences.
I don't care.
Doesn't matter. But yeah, this feels like it's gonna be really big, and I'm just the shit. Like Marco continues to have these plans and this stuff set up where it's just how dare we ever constantly keep, like, underestimating him?
I know.
Those railguns that he had set up at the gate, like, that is insane. He absolutely obliterated those ships.
6 ships in seconds.
In seconds. And it's like, yeah, we got bigger things to worry about, Holden, than that. We've got this.
Yeah.
And all of it combined in addition to just what they have going on. And now I wonder, there was a moment where Marco was like, oh, we have the numbers, they have the size.
Yeah.
Was he taking into consideration Drummer joining them?
No.
So now they'll have the numbers and the size?
I don't know.
On Marco?
I don't know.
I'm wondering how those numbers and like the ships will match up with what Marco has versus what, you know, Christian and everyone else has.
Yeah.
Feels like it's going to be a lot. And I just, with the way this show has done their battles, I'm expecting the most epic shit. It's going to be absolutely insanity. And I can't wait for it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people dying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we could kind of think about it and make our predictions in the intro for the finale. Who we think is going to make it out and who's not.
Yeah.
All I know is Amos better make it out.
Right.
My dude. He's probably my favorite character in this whole show. Because I feel like he's the most complicated. And has had the most just... I mean, I love Holden. He's so... I keep calling him relatable. He's so good in his job. And like he's a good dude running this ship and doing all this stuff in an absolutely just chaotic world. And just... everything is just going to shit. Everything's going crazy around him. The shit that he's been through. But yeah, there's just something special about Amos.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really hoping that Naomi gets her son back, but I feel like that's gone.
I don't know. There was another moment there where they keep like teetering back and forth with this, where like that dude losing his brother because he's the one who went and set up the bombs. I feel like that's a big thing. But I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. Like I would love to see Philip being the one responsible for actually killing Marco.
That would be epic.
And like taking over and then doing one of those calls to everyone being like, I have killed him. We are cool. We aren't fighting. We're stepping down. That kind of thing. I think that would be pretty insane.
That would.
Or just his whole ship with Marco and him getting just blown up would be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I have so many things about the way this could go potentially, and I feel like it's going to be really emotional. I feel like it's going to be very well done. The show has been awesome and amazing, and we have 1 episode to go.
Yep.
And we also still have the whole situation with what's the little girl's name? Kara and her brother on that planet. He's brought back to life, and it felt like he had like proto-molecule eyes, is what it felt like.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that all plays in, but yeah, there's a lot. Can't wait to see how this finale goes. So I'm nervous and scared because it's another wrap up of another one of our favorite shows.
I know.
So
say bye, Uba.
It's an epic journey, and I'm excited for it. So
yeah.
Anything else?
Uba says bye.
Uba says
He
bye.
snores bye.
Yeah. So you guys leave all your comments down below. We'll see you guys later for the last one. Have a good one. Bye.